Welcome everyone to the Addison-Medinah Shriners Parade. Let's make some noise. Yeah. I am Scott McKay from 95.9 The River, your host for Addison's first parade in a decade. And for those little ones that don't know, that's 10 years, just to make sure. And today we celebrate the Illinois Bicentennial. Now I'll be joined later by this gentleman sitting to my right, Dennis Schuler. He is from the Medinah Shriners, and he will introduce the dozens of units they have in their hometown parade. He is a 53-year Shriner veteran. And I will tell you this, nobody knows parades like the Shriners. So let's kick things off, Addison. Carrying the parade banner are the Addison Trail High School Blazettes. Now, the Blazettes are a varsity pom squad that performs at Addison Trail High School. They'll perform at football, soccer, and basketball games, as well as competition. In October, they are one of the many groups that raise money for breast cancer research during Go Pink or Go Home. Those are fundraising activities. Let's hear it for the Blazettes. The Medinah Shriners, who will be featured prominently later in the parade, are proudly providing the color guard for today's parade. Let's hear it for the Shriners of Medinah. The theme for the Addison-Medinah Shriners Parade is Addison celebrates the Illinois Bicentennial, the theme banner again being carried by the Addison Trail High School Blazettes. Go Blazers! Welcome the Addison Police, squad number 345, driven by Deputy Chief Brian Goss, with Director of Police Bill Hayden in the passenger seat. Hello, officers. The Addison Fire Protection District provides fire, EMS, and rescue from 3 stations located throughout the village. The Addison Fire Protection District. The Addison Fire Department, hello. Now you know why he has headphones on. He's the smart one there. There are your paramedics from the Addison Fire Department. And now, while everybody tries to find their hearing, can you hear me still? You all good? Good. In honor of the Illinois Bicentennial celebration, the Addison-Medinah Shriners Parade Grand Marshal is the Honorable Evelyn Sanguinetti, Lieutenant Governor of the State of Illinois. We are proud to have her in Addison as part of this statewide celebration. Lieutenant Governor Evelyn Sanguinetti. Honorary Parade Grand Marshals are William M. Cassane, Potentate, and Lance M. Evans, Past Potentate of the Medinah Shrine. Medinah Shriners have made Addison their home since 2005. Gentlemen. You can wave to your Shriners. There you go. Thank you very much. He's angry about something. I'm so sorry. And now village clerk Lucille Zucchero, first elected as village clerk in 1989 and is the only person to ever serve 8 consecutive terms in any elected office in Addison. She is also a certified municipal clerk from the International Institute of Municipal Clerks. And now, welcome the mayor of the village of Addison, Rich Veenstra. Riding along with him are his wife, Mary Ann, and his grandchildren, Joe, Francesca, and J.D. Mayor Veenstra was elected in 2013 after serving on the village board for more than 20 years. The Veenstras have called Addison their home since 1973. And now, the following 3 units, members of the Addison Village Board of Trustees. In the Cadillac, Deputy Mayor of Addison, Tom Hunley, first elected to the village board in 1999, and Trustee Bill Lynch joined in 2002. Next are trustees Kathy Klusny and Harry Theodore. Hello. Oh, there she goes. She joined the village board in 2013. He has served since 1992. Finally, trustees Joe McDermott and Sam Nasty. Trustee McDermott's been on the board since 2003, while Trustee Nasty is the newest member, joining just 18 months ago. Now, please welcome special guests of the parade, Addison's own Olympic bronze medalist Alexa Sameka Kaniram and Chris Kaniram. They are here courtesy of Addison Bank and Trust. Addison Bank and Trust, a Wintrust community bank, is Addison's newest bank and located on Lake Street, east of Addison Road. The Kanirams are current U.S. gold medalists in pairs figure skating and members of the 2018 U.S. Olympic bronze medalist figure skating team. Alexa grew right up here in Addison, or grew up here in Addison. And the Shriners in the 1965 Buick and the 1995 Mustang GT. That's the Medina Car Club. '66 Dodge Charger. There we go. Shriners always making noise. And a 1964 Willie. It's the Willies. And Pooh Bear, and is that Tigger on the other side? T-I-double-G-R. And there's the car club and the Shriners Hospital van for children. Let's welcome the Addison School District 4 Board of Education, District 4, and the district leadership team is happy to be celebrating the beginning of another school year for more than 4,000 of Addison's preschool through 8th grade students. The school board consists of 7 volunteer members, most of whom are here today. Dave Williams, Jim Towns, Serge Ruffalo, Rudy Aranda, Zach Frangidakis, and Jeremiah Lang. They invite members of the community to get involved and stay informed about their local schools by attending board meetings, visiting their schools, and serving as supporters and volunteers. Hello, gentlemen. Addison School District 4. Please welcome members of the DuPage High School District 88 Board of Education. We'd like to thank them for their volunteer service to make a positive difference in the lives of our students and in our schools and community. With the board members are District Superintendent Dr. Scott Helton and Addison Trail High School Principal Michael Bolden. District 88 continues to receive state and national recognitions as America's most challenging high schools by the Washington Post, as best high school by U.S. News and World Report, and as top high schools by Newsweek, as well as top rankings by Niche. Next up is the leadership of the Addison Fire Protection District, as well as their Board of Trustees. Car 1 is Fire Chief Joe Leone with President of the Board Mike Super. Car 2, Deputy Fire Chief Scott Walker with Secretary of the Board Charlie Baxa. And Car 3 is Deputy Fire Chief Eric Kramer with Treasurer of the Board Dee La Roca. Here is Addison Township and Addison Township Highway Department. Dennis Rivoletti, Addison Township Supervisor Pamela Moretti, Township Clerk Christopher Kane, Assessor Donald Hollid, Highway Commissioner and Trustees Gus Leventis, Matthew Lozich, Mary Novak, and Diane Kosmich. And now coming up, here are your District 1 DuPage County Board members. Sam Tornatore, Don Polchowski, and Dino Gavanis. Your District 1 DuPage County Board members. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome State Senator Tom Cullerton. Tom proudly serves and represents the people of Illinois Senate District number 23. Put your hands together for State Senator Tom Cullerton. Please welcome Christine Winger, the Illinois State Representative for District 45. Christine Winger. She passed us already? Oh no, there she is. She snuck back. Hi, Christine. And let's hear it for State Representative Kathleen Willis, a proud Addison resident and serves the 77th District. Kathleen Willis and her crew.
And Deb Conroy.
Convoy.
Conroy too.
Deb Conroy. Hello, Deb. Deb is also a state representative. She's the one not wearing the Willis t-shirt, just so you know. Here we go with the Addison Trail Band. They perform in concerts, parades, and halftime shows throughout the year. They are under the direction of drum majors Gianna Caruso, Josiah Varghese, and Tegan Whitaker. The band staff includes Colleen Corey, color guard Robin Murphy, batons Jeff Nellison, percussion JJ Novak, woodwinds Eric Caliendo, brass and Mark Corey, band director. The band has represented Addison in performances coast to coast, including San Diego, Washington, D.C., and New Orleans. The band will be traveling to perform at Walt Disney World this spring. The Marching Blazers are performing music from their current show, Moulin Rouge. Let's hear it for the Addison Trail Marching Band. And trailing the Addison Trail Marching Band are the Addison Trail High School cheerleaders. You got time for a cheer? Here is the 2018-2019 Orchesis dance team from Addison Trail High School. The presidents are Annalisa Vaccaro and Chloe Ludwig. The team is directed by Lavon Cecilini Boyer. You're welcome, thank you. Addison Trail Orchesis. Here is the Society of Maria Santissima della Croce di Trisciano Bari. I did the best I could. They are our sister city. And now Oxford Bank and Trust proudly hosts Miss Addison 2018, Giselle Vasquez in her court. Oxford Bank has been Addison's community bank since 1902. They have 2 full-service offices at Addison Road and Lake Street and at Lake Street and Marcus Drive. Oxford Bank loves its customers and loves Addison, so stop by soon. Riding the float are the 2018-19 Addison Trail High School Student Council officers and the captains of this year's football team. Walking alongside are the varsity football team. Go Blazers! Let's hear it for your Blazers varsity. I think you can make a little more noise for your varsity team. It's their final year, most of them. And the Student Council. All of Addison School District 4's elementary schools are represented today, and here's the first, Ardmore Elementary School. Home of the Black Bears, where they strive to always be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. Representing Army Trail School are the Safety Patrol, Girls on the Run, and Challenge Warriors. And maybe some faculty and parents as well, by the looks of things. Are you a Challenge Warrior, sir? Yes. Next up is Fullerton School of Addison District 4. We are all ASD for all. Fullerton Elementary, say hello. How you doing? You having fun? Good. Hey, what's in your cooler? Sure. That's where I want to go to school. This is Lake Park Elementary School's 5th grade student group, along with student council officers coming our way. They are singing Lake Park School Song and performing several songs on the recorders. Let's hear for Lake Park Elementary School's 5th grade student group. Good news, you're almost finished. That banner was kind of light about $1.04 ago, right? 1.4 miles. Let's hear it for the 5th grade student group playing the recorders, Lake Park Elementary. Onward we go to Lincoln Elementary School, represented by Lincoln's Girls on the Run Club, along with Lincoln's Max the Bulldog. Max got the easy ride. Let's hear it for Max in the Lincoln Elementary. And now Stone School is represented by the 5th grade Stone School Patrol. The 5th grade patrol students are the leaders of the school. They help the staff and the younger students throughout the day. They are looked up to by younger students, and they are great role models. Stone School and the 5th grade Stone School Patrol. And the moms and dads and teachers and faculty. And the little red wagon. Let's do it. Wesley School is located on the west side of town, tucked in the back of the Westwood neighborhood. It also backs up to Friars Cove. With a current student population of about 240, they are small, but they are mighty. Participating in today's event are members of Student Council, awesome teaching staff, and terrific parent group. You can learn more by following them Twitter at WesleyASD4 and searching the hashtag #4 Wesley. Go Wildcats. Indian Trail Junior High School is here. Addison's only public middle school, housing nearly 1,400 6th through 8th grade students. Their school motto is be brave, be respectful, and value everyone. Indian Trail Junior High School. Mayor Rich Veenstra is coming to the stage to say a few words. Hello, Mayor.
How you doing? How's everybody doing today? Not bad for the first parade in about 10 years, huh? Well, this is something that we're planning on doing every year, so this is a big part of Addison, who we are, and it's truly a community event, so thank you all for coming out, and I want to thank all the units and all the participants in the parade today. Great day, great weather, could be a little cooler, but we're not going to argue that point. So again, thanks for coming out. We appreciate it, and let's go.
Make some noise. Your mayor, Mayor Veenstra. Come on. The Addison Public Library provides opportunities to explore, connect, and foster lifelong learning and literacy. Very important. And obviously, it's because of you. Let's hear it for the Addison Public Library. Come on. And now, here comes the Addison Park District staff and members of the Addison Frog Swim Team. The Addison Frog Swim Team, come on now. Next year, 50 years of fun for the Addison Park District in 2019. That's coming faster than you know it. And here are the Addison Park District dancers. There they are. Again, more of the Addison Park District dancers coming your way. Make some noise. Making the walk, the Addison Senior Club, an active group of older adults sponsored by the Addison Park District. Look pretty spry to me. I know, she's going to 2/10 of a mile left, ma'am. It's leisure for your lifestyle, Addison Park District and the Addison Senior Club. Put your hands together, folks. Of course, we told them it was only a half-mile course. We're so sorry. And now, the Westernettes Baton Team offers class for both girls and boys ages 4 and up. Contact the Addison Park District for class days and times. They are the current 2018 USTA and NBTA state champions in dance, twirl, show twirl teams, and POMs. Let's hear it for your state champions! The mission of the Addison Parks and Recreation Foundation is to support and enhance the park experience for all Addison Park District residents through tax-deductible donations and fundraising. In other words, your money is always welcome. It's a great place for your kids as well. And now the Northeast DuPage Special Recreation Association, NEDSRA, is an extension of the Addison Park District. NEDSRA provides year-round recreation programs for youth and adults with disabilities. NEDSRA is located in the Club Fitness Building at Route 53 and Lake Street. Check out the website at nedsra.org. Special Recreation Association. And now the Addison Historical Commission, created in 1973 to advise the village on local historical matters. In 1976, they opened the Historical Museum. The Addison Historical Society formed in 1974. Since then, it has collected historical artifacts and documents for display in the museum, provided volunteers, and presented free local historical programming. Their float features special guest Johnny Appleseed, who is here today to help the museum dedicate the bicentennial apple tree at 6:30 p.m. on the museum grounds. Don't miss that. And now let's hear it for Mugs and Manor, an Addison staple known for good food, good drinks, and great times. Might be a good place to stop after this for a cold one. Visit them to watch your teams or even to cater all of your events. You know them, Mugs and Manor. Make some noise. By the way, Muggs is on my right, Manor on your left, in case you didn't know. More from Muggs and Manor right here. Hello. Is there a buffet on the back of that truck? I'm not seeing it. Maybe. This is the LifeSource donor bus. It is leading some superheroes. The superheroes are here to remind everyone how really important it is for people to give blood. The next blood drive is Sunday, September 2nd at St. Philip Church Gym. It's from 7:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. And unless you're golfing 36 holes, you have no reason not to be there. Be a lifesaver and give blood. LifeSource, Chicago's Blood Center. Let's hear it. And of course, the banner reminding everyone about the blood drive. Again, it is Sunday, September 2nd at St. Philip Church Gym, 7:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. The Evangelical Lutheran Church of St. Paul, Addison set the cornerstone in Addison in 1906. Commonly referred to as St. Paul, the church can be found at 37 West Army Trail Boulevard and can be seen from Lake Street and Addison Road. St. Paul, Addison, the Lutheran Church. Followed by Boy Scout Troop 410 from Addison. The troop is sponsored by St. Paul Church. Scoutmaster is Mr. Glenn Schneider. Scouts enjoy activities like camping, hiking, swimming, kayaking, and learn first aid, citizenship, personal fitness, and emergency preparedness with the goal of becoming an Eagle Scout, as 41 of Scouts from Addison have done so since 1992. Let's hear it for Boy Scout Troop 410. And the Girl Scouts of Greater Chicago and Northwest Indiana, Service Unit 537, serving the communities of Addison, Medina, Roselle, Itasca, Wooddale, Bensonville, and Bloomingdale. You guys are serving a lot. Any cookies for sale? What? This is prime time. Good Samaritan, hello there. First time to perform in public. First ever Good Samaritan United Methodist Church Kazoo Marching Band. Hustle, Strength, and Performance Academy is a local gym right here in Addison that works with busy moms and dads looking to lose weight, look great, and feel great, and young athletes looking to get stronger, faster, and more confident. St. Philip the Apostle School, founded in 1965 by the School Sisters of St. Francis, thanks to a dedicated, hardworking staff over the years, they've grown to a student population of more than 250 students and educate pre-kindergarten through 8th grade. With a Catholic environment, St. Philip the Apostle School is openings for 2018-19 school year, so find a St. Philip shirt in the crowd, ask about the school. And now, Century 21 Lulo. In the Addison Green Meadow Shopping Center, they're an international and award-winning real estate company in business for 27 years with almost 70 agents listing and selling homes in Chicago and more than 80 suburban towns. And here is the Addison Rec Club. They've provided the Addison community with quality youth sports programs and events for 60-plus years. The cheer and football program is a low-cost youth program for ages 5 to 14 years old. Cowboys are part of the United Youth Football League, football being a tackle program and cheer being a sideline and rec competitive program. Both are regional and national title holders. Let's hear it for the Addison Rec Club. And now the Addison Center for the Arts, a not-for-profit organization created to advance the arts as an integral part of life in Addison and the surrounding communities. They're committed to providing a home for performing and visual arts. Recently, they've been bringing many, mostly free, cultural programs to Addison. Those are art exhibits, the Arts Alive program, which exposes local students to art medias and opportunities, and musical productions like Jersey Boys and Performing Arts. ACA wishes to thank all their sponsors, volunteers, and partners who have worked to help our community flourish through the arts. They would love to see you involved in their many programs. This has to be the Addison Girls Sports Program. There's some energy. Addison Girls Sports Program provides youth sports for girls of Addison and the surrounding area. AGSP. And now, K1 Speed, state-of-the-art indoor go-karting, fun for family, friends, or group outings. They're located right here in Addison, and they feature 20 horsepower electric race carts, 0 emissions, and speeds up to 45 miles an hour. And now the Prince of Peace Lutheran Church float calls to mind one of our most important freedoms, the freedom to worship. Our earliest settlers brought their faith and worship practices with them to the Illinois prairie, so let's hear it for the Prince of Peace Lutheran Church. And now the Hamdard Center, a community health center located here in Addison. They believe patients receive the best care when their providers understand their cultural background and experiences. That's why their staff speaks more than 10 languages and has a deep appreciation for their patients' diverse backgrounds. Community-focused care is provided in a warm setting, allowing patients to feel comfortable and empowered to improve their health. And how about those Marcus Theaters in Addison? Have you heard about their $5 Tuesdays? And what about their $6 Student Thursdays? Visit Marcus Theaters in Addison. Mill and Army Trail, you'll find 601 Bar and Grill, and Abe Lincoln will be there after the show, everybody. And now, Worship, Revival, and Training Center, Liberty Ministries, with their pastors Roberto and Carrie Diaz and some members of their congregation, praising the Lord. Amen. Amen. Let's hear it for the Liberty Church. And their congregation, Worship, Revival, and Training Center, Liberty. And now let's hear it for Addison United. AddisonUnitedSoccer.com. They've been providing high-quality travel soccer programming locally for more than 10 years. Their teams regularly compete at the highest levels of elite soccer in Illinois and have won several state cups, regional, and national championships in their short tenure as a club. Addison United Soccer, come on. Go! Just thought I'd make some noise for you guys. And now the AQ Dance Center. It is the AQ Dance Center, Angel Quinceañeras. They've been featured on TV, Univision, and MTV3. Teaches best quinceañeras in Chicago, Illinois. Artistic dance director is Angel Novoa. Let's hear it for the AQ Dance Center. And now the Addison Township Democratic Organization, where all the Democratic Precinct Committee people in the area hang out. Now, the fourth Tuesday of each month, either Village Hall or Democratic headquarters, keep your state and country strong so you can hang out the fourth Tuesday of each month, Village Hall or Democratic headquarters. Addison Township Democratic Organization, come on. Let's hear it for Century 21 TK Realty. They've been providing real estate services for Addison's residential and commercial needs for more than 35 years. They know what they're doing. Selling, listing, buying, renting. Commercial, yes. Got it all. Let's hear it for Century 21 TK Realty. These are lingering Addison Township Democrats, I'm guessing. Yes. Oh, and we got a ball. Thank you. Put your hands together for the trooper with the brace on his knee, walking the whole time. 97 degrees. Let's hear it for Cheer Extreme, an all-star cheer program in Addison for boys and girls 4 and up. They have a gymnastics program and a cheer abilities team. Cheer Extreme. There they are. Let's hear it, everybody, for Cheer Extreme. Here we go. That's awesome. They wanted me to do that, but I couldn't leave the stage. Elmhurst Chicago Stone Ready Mix, operated by H2 Cartage of Addison. H2 Cartage is owned by Tom Hundley, Addison Deputy Mayor. The truck is dedicated to drug awareness in Samantha Hundley's name. Elmhurst Chicago Stone Ready Mix. How are you guys? Got a little one on board. And now, Kenworth Tractor, an extendable double drop trailer, Kenworth Tractor and step deck and boom truck. Bulldog Cartage. Bulldog Cartage. Porter Pipe and Supply represented as well. Thank you. El Nacimiento Tequila, the official tequila of the Illinois Bicentennial. Unfortunately, no samples right here. I know, I was thinking about it. I brought my own lime. I saw them on the schedule. Some talented young men there as well. A little roping. El Nacimiento Tequila. See, now this is the real Abe Lincoln. We saw one earlier, but this is the real deal because he liked tequila. Honest Abe. Probably more here for this bicentennial, but... Oh, wait, no, he has a bottle. And while they're making their way, I'm going to turn things over to Dennis Schuler from the Medina Shriners. Shriners driving force. Well, I'll let you take it from here. Well, actually, the Shriners were the driving force for bringing back a parade, and this is why. Dennis is here to tell you about the many shrine units we're about to see as they make their way. Dennis!
Thanks very much, Scott. Hey, did Scott do a good job or not? Let's hear it for Scott. And you can hear Scott Monday through Friday on 95.9, The River. Scott McKay does a great job. Early morning wake up, he'll tell you the weather, he'll tell you the traffic, he'll tell you the other problems you got to deal with for the day, and probably put in a little bit of music and a little bit of sports. Which, by the way, I haven't heard how the White Sox or the Cubs are doing today, but Cubs won? Great. We may have another World Series in Chicago, which would really be too bad, wouldn't it, Mayor? We get a little celebrating in. Coming up is our neighbors, Medina Shrine Temple on Addison Drive, which is just north of Army Trail and Swift. There are a number of events which are open to the public, and we encourage you to come and visit us. We encourage you to participate. We encourage you, most of all, if you know of a child who is in need of orthopedic or spinal medical attention, call the temple, Medina Shrine Temple in Addison. Tell them, give them your name, anywhere from 6 months to 18 years old. And I don't know where the rest of the units are, but they should be coming along. The first unit that's coming up here are Medina's Highlanders under the leadership of John Thompson. You're going to see a whole bunch of Medina units today, both units that work out of the temple or affiliated directly with the temple, or you're going to see a whole bunch of shrine clubs. And the reason for that is because Medina covers such an enormous area in northern Illinois. We have local shrine clubs that many members choose to be a member of, and they all have their own function. And just as an interesting point, I didn't know it, but flag protocol says when there's a parade and the American flag is going to be displayed a number of times, you are only required to stand up and recognize the flag the first time. But as a practical matter, that says required. And some of us feel that it's appropriate to stand up every time the flag goes by. Now, don't let the kids get out in the street, because I know what's coming up. This is Medina's Motor Corps, and those are identical Harley Davidsons. They have a special transmission in them, which allows them to go slow, like in a parade, because otherwise they burn out the clutches. This unit is under the commandership of Pat Temesbury, and they have been both national champions and international champions. They've participated in various parades, including the Rose Bowl Parade and presidential inaugural parades. And it's a little bit tight in here to do much in the way of maneuvers, but you should see them when they're in a large field, and they can really do some things on those motorcycles. personally, I don't think I care to try. But that's. By the way, those are identical bikes. They cost about $25,000 a piece. Mighty Medina's Motor Corps. Give them a hand, folks. I count there's about 8, and if there are 8, that's roughly $200,000 worth of motorcycles going by. The next unit is Medina's police unit. It's under the leader of Chief Pete Smith. Hi Pete, how you doing today? And it is made up of current and retired police officers from within the Chicagoland area. And they do a great job of helping us out when we have large events at Medina, and they try and keep things under control. Behind the fire unit, the police unit, is Medina's fire unit, and they're under the Chief Rick Gallant. And they're just kind of a fun unit, but again, the members of it are, by and large, if not all, either current or retired members of local fire departments within the greater Chicagoland area. But I will tell you this much, I don't think I'd rely on them if your house is on fire. You might be better off just dialing 911. Behind that we have the Legion of Honor. The Legion of Honor is under the Commander Scott Olson, and that is retired military personnel, be it in the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Coast Guard, whatever. But to recognize what they have done for us and for our country over the years, the Legion of Honor. Now the next unit that's coming up here is very dear to my heart, Scott. It's Medina's Patrol. Medina's Patrol is the oldest parade unit in Shrindom throughout North America. They're 136 years old, and for the first 130 years, they were a marching unit, and they won many, many international competitions as a drill team. But like so many of us, we're not quite as young as we used to be, Scott, so it was hard for the guys to march. So we developed, under the leadership of Ken Shields, who's the major, we decided we would become a drill team on Segways. And we believe that it is the only competitive Segway unit in the country. So much so that when we go to conventions, they classify us differently so we won't compete against people like the Motor Corps, because we go too slow. Come on, Major, do your thing. There he goes. It's interesting, when you learn to ride a Segway, the first thing to do is get good on the Segway. Then we'll teach you what the drills are, the maneuvers that we make. But you got to develop your skill riding first. Now we've got the flying carpets. The flying carpets and the Grand Caliph. Actually, I know him pretty well. He's really only a little better than average, but the script says he's the Grand Caliph. It's Tim Dooley. They have a lot of fun on those little things. There they are. Medina's Black Horse Troop under Commander Bob Wormsley. Again, certainly nationally renowned and to some extent internationally renowned. Medina's Black Horse Troop has won many trophies and competition. Obviously the street's a little narrow, so it's a little bit difficult to do maneuvers in here with the horses. But they've been in the Rose Bowl Parade, they've been in the Sugar Bowl Parade, been in several presidential inaugural parades, and they do a great job with those horses. And actually the horses, we were talking about this earlier, Scott and I, are very well trained, because if they weren't well trained, you'd have to be careful bringing them out here in a parade like this where there's all kinds of noises and disruptions and kids running out in the street and so forth. So as a matter of safety, they have to make sure that those horses are very easy to work with and train. Okay, kids, here they come. Here they come. Yeah. Medina's Clowns, under the directorship of, it says John Joseph, but nobody knows him as John Joseph. It's actually JJ. And they do a great job in the parades and entertaining the public. But in addition to that, they do a lot of visits to our Shriners Hospital down on Oak Park Avenue, just to cheer up the kids and make their life a little bit easier. You know, if you're a young kid, well, hello, JJ. If you're a young child and you have to go in a hospital and you're going to have surgery and you have doctors and nurses and all these strange people, it can be a little bit intimidating. So the clowns visit the hospital probably 80 or 90 days a year and just kind of put a little bit of a smile on each of the patients' faces. Medina's $1 Million Brass Band. And they're combining today with the Oriental Band. And that the brass band is under the leadership of Chuck Mazzy. The Oriental Band is leading it today. Now here's the ones I want to open up those little things that they're pulling to find out what's in the back. There's a Cruising Coolers. Actually, the Cruising Coolers are from your own DuPage County Shrine Club. They're under the leadership of Dick Betts. And if you would enjoy doing that, contact the Shriner and we'll see what we can do. The next ones are the Roaring 57s. They're from West Suburban Shrine Club under the leadership of Chuck Breeding. Now, for the guys that don't or can't ride the great big motorcycles, we also have the mini choppers. And the mini choppers are under the leadership of, I don't have it on the list. Well, it's run by John Blackburn. Hi, John. I'm sorry. You sit up here in the sun, your brain gets a little bit weary, you know. Take care, guys. Now, following them is the Hillbilly Clan Unit. Again, one of our fun groups. And this is the Medina's Marauders, and they hold a Halloween party. It's on October 27th. You have to be 21 to come on. It's food, dancing, drinks, prizes, and the public is invited. It's at the temple, and if you're interested, why, go to Medina on the website, and you can order tickets for the shrining. And you can wear any Halloween costume you want to, as long as you're not underdoing it. And I think that's it for Medina. Chuck, it's been great being up here. I encourage you to tune in on the 95.9 any morning and listen to him do his thing. There you go.
Folks, thanks for coming out and supporting the first parade in a decade, the Shriners Parade. And don't forget, there is live music on the Village Greens. I'm heading down there in a golf cart. We'll see you down there. Come hear some live music and have a great time. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the day.